This story starts with a public betrayal that became the most expensive forward sentence in history. My wife, the CEO of the company we founded together, stood on stage at our massive gala. She smiled at her new boyfriend and declared into the mic, "He's family now," effectively wiping me, her husband and true co-founder, from the narrative. I stood by the bar, badge-reading consultant, watching her celebrate the erasure of my existence. What she didn't know was that I had spent years preparing for this moment of ultimate arrogance. She'd given me the smoking gun. Buried deep in the founding documents was something called Clause 94B. It was my contingency plan, a safety net that triggered an immediate custodian override if a co-founder publicly aligned with a specific, conflicting fiduciary agent at a formal investor event. Who was that agent? Her mother's estate lawyer, Walter S. Franklin, who was standing right next to her on stage. She gave him the proof by letting him pose in the victory photo, while simultaneously declaring her romantic interest was family. At 8:02 a.m. Monday morning, while she was still basking in the press coverage, the automated trap sprang shut. An email, containing the irrefutable, timestamped footage and the official guest registry, hit the compliance officer's inbox. The board was instantly deadlocked. Her voting power was frozen for a 72-hour review. Her lawyer, Walter, called in a panic. "You activated a custody clause," he stammered. You handed him the proof. Her power was temporarily gone. But 94B was just the entry point. The real devastation came the next day. I had linked her equity to a separate, ironclad agreement called the Dual Fidelity Clause. This permanent trust provision stated that any public, documented breach of fidelity automatically triggered a massive share reassignment. The email confirming the trust clawback was cold and final. Her equity dropped from 46.7% to a negligible 0.83%. Everything she thought she owned was now legally mine. She hadn't just lost a husband. She'd lost her empire on a technicality. She rushed home, finding me calmly zipping a small suitcase. She pleaded, "We built this together." "I built it," I corrected her. "You simply rebranded the narrative." I left the framed gala photo, her smiling, triumphant face, on the counter. I walked out of the house and the company she had just ejected me from. She had assumed silence meant defeat. She never realized that in legal warfare, silence means the paperwork has already been filed. She got her headline, but I got the company, all thanks to her single, catastrophic phrase, "He's family now." Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Share your thoughts about the story in the comments.